Well, everyone, Marches here. Welcome to the channel. I hope that 2021 will be better. And for today's video, I will be giving you my top choices for best tractions for 2020. And a little disclaimer, guys, these are my personal preference or my personal choices. I'll tell you why I chose the sneakers. Let me know if you agree with me or not. That is okay. So let's start. For my criteria for top tractions is of course for the indoor court, it bites really good, and even if dust is present, it will still grip, although it might not squeak, but as long as the traction grips on the floor, it is good. And of course, it is good for outdoor use too. The rubber compound is durable and won't pick up that much dust that quick. First on my list is the Greek Freak 2. And you might be wondering why it's a little bit high on the list. It's because the Greek Freak 2, don't get me wrong, it has a very nice bite on an indoor and outdoor court. The only problem with the Freak 2s is the grooves are a little bit shallow and they are close together. So dust can tend to get stuck there if a lot of dust particles or even big dust particles are present on the floor where you are playing. So that is one concern on the Freak 2, but the traction on the Freak 2 is very good. It squeaks a lot and it grips really hard, especially in a very clean court. It doesn't need any breaking time. You're good to go when you first use the Zoom Freak 2. Next on my list is the LeBron 17 Lows. The LeBron 17 regular version had very good traction, but was released last year, and the Lows was just released early this year. The LeBron 17 Lows traction has a very nice bite, gnarly bite to it, and it squeaks a bit. Although the rubber compound is very good, it's very durable for indoor and outdoor use, but some areas on the traction are closely knitted to each other, so that's why it's kind of high off my list, similar to the Zoom Freak 2s. But the bite on the LeBron 17 Lows is very nice. On a dusty floor, it still grips and you don't need to wipe it that much. It still stays very clean. And at first you would think the rubber compound is a little bit soft, but once you use them, they're also good to go on outdoor courts. Next on my list is the only Adidas sneaker here in my list. It is the BYW X version 2. The BYW X version 2, in my opinion, is a sleeper. If you watch my top cushion, it's also there. The traction on the BYW X version 2 is also very nice. It's a very huge improvement from the version 1, which has good tractions in an indoor court, but the threads on the traction on the version 1 was really bad. I was just playing with them indoors, but the threads were ripping off during my first wear already. The traction of the BYW X version 2 was a huge improvement. The traction pattern is herringbone and the rubber compound is really good. It's very durable for indoor and outdoor courts. Plus, if there's dust present, it won't be a problem. It still grips, and on a very clean court, it squeaks a lot. Next is the GH1 or the Gordon Hayward 1 from Anta. And man, this is also a slept on basketball sneaker, especially right now. It's currently on sale. I mean, the traction on this, they have very hard rubber, and on the indoor court, it bites really hard, although it doesn't squeak that much. It still bites. And what's nice about Anta's traction is on a semi-moist court, especially here in the Philippines, where it's humid, especially when it's about to rain, the GH1 still grips comparing it with other sneakers. So that's what I'm really puzzled about, the rubber compound of the Anta, what they are using. It's very good, and dust pickup is not a problem, and it's also made for outdoor use. Creates is next on my list. This is a relatively new pickup for me. That's why I'm still reviewing this currently right now. The traction of this can move on to top 1. This sneaker, if you watch my first impression, I almost tripped twice on the Creates on my 2 fast break attempts. I really looked like I didn't know how to play basketball. I wish I could share the footage, but my assistant overexposed the footage. When I was trying for a layup and I stopped with the Creates, I almost tripped myself and hurt myself, and I really made a fool out of myself with the Creates. I need to adjust with the Creates more. I'm still currently testing them right now, but the Creates traction is really good. It doesn't squeak, but the bite, it really bites really hard on the floor. That's what really is amazing with the Create. It doesn't give you that sound, but it gives you that stop that you need. Next on my list is the big brother of the GH1. It is also from Anta. This is the KT6. If you like the GH1 traction, which I like, the KT6 traction, similar to its predecessor, has amazing traction in my opinion. On a dusty floor, it still grips a lot. On a moist floor, that's what really impressed me. Still grips. This one squeaks compared to the GH1, and of course the KT6 also is made for outdoor use. The rubber compound is very hard, it's very durable. You can hoop with them outdoors. Next on my list is the LeBron 18s. Man, the LeBron 18s really killed it this year. I mean, for the cushion, like I've said in my previous video, I really love the cushion of the LeBron 18s. And another thing that I like about the LeBron 18 is of course the traction. Although it doesn't squeak that much compared to the KT6, but the LeBron 18s, similar to the KT6, still grips on a semi-moist floor. And that is really important to me, especially for me living here in a very humid country. We usually have very moist floor, especially in the morning when it's about to rain. You need tractions that can still grip on moist floors. Plus on the dusty floor, the pattern on the LeBron 18s are wide apart. No problems with dust pickup. And of course, indoor courts, it doesn't squeak that much, but it still grips very nicely on indoor courts. And for my top one traction, like I've said, you can interchange it with the 2s and the 3s. It really depends on the court condition. The KD13 is my top one cushion for this year, 2020. Similar to the KD6, LeBron 18s, the KD13 still grips on a moist floor, and on a clean floor, grips really hard and it squeaks. The traction pattern are widely apart, no dust pickup problems. Of course, on a clean court, it grips really nicely. And as for the rubber compounded material, they're very durable. And that's another thing that I forgot to tell you guys. We here in Asia, we're very lucky to have XDR rubber to be used in our traction, but not on all sneakers. On Nike sneakers, when you have the XDR tag on your box, it means it has extra durable rubber. They are made for Asian markets because we have really bad courts outdoors, especially here in the Philippines. We have really rough outdoor courts comparing it to the States, where the outdoor courts are really nice, very well polished, very well maintained. What we have here are debris all around the courts where you can really hurt yourself when you trip. When your knees touch on the ground, I mean, 100% you will surely have a scratch on your leg. So that's my top traction for 2020. Let me know if you agree with me, guys. Hit me a comment down below which one is your top favorite traction for this year. And if you disagree with me, that's okay. Let me know what your top tractions are for this year. So thank you again for watching this video. This has been Marches for our raffle winner for this video. Drum roll. Congratulations to you. Message me if you watch this video. Hit me a DM over at Instagram and Facebook. And guys, please, I know some of you who are making fake accounts of the same names. I've encountered that with another raffle winner. Please guys, don't do that na. Just pray, be good, maybe you'll win. I'll make sure to give more giveaways in the future. So just be good, guys. Stop making fake accounts just to claim a giveaway or a raffle prize. Thank you again for your support and for watching this video. This has been Marches once again. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.